Jana Duggar's quiet transition, a new chapter in Nebraska. Jana Duggar, the eldest daughter of the Duggar family, has embarked on a significant life change that has captured the attention of many. After years of living in the public eye, she has chosen to step away from her family's Arkansas compound and start anew in Nebraska with her husband, Stephen Wisman. A new beginning. On August 15, 2024, Jana married Stephen Wisman in a ceremony held in Prairie Grove, Arkansas. Shortly after their wedding, the couple relocated to Lincoln, Nebraska, where they have been renovating a home together. Stephen, who purchased the property in May 2023, has been working alongside Jana to transform it into their new family home. Life in Nebraska. Adjusting to life in Nebraska has been a significant change for Jana. In a YouTube video, she shared her feelings about leaving behind the peaceful farm life she had known in Arkansas. "I am so excited for what lies ahead," she said, acknowledging the challenges of moving to a more urban environment. Despite the excitement, she expressed that she would miss the tranquility of the farm, including the sunrises over the orchard and the animals. The couple's new home is a modest 2,152 square foot house that they are renovating together. The process has been a collaborative effort, with Jana documenting their progress on her YouTube channel. She has shared updates on various projects, including installing new flooring and combining 2 bedrooms into a primary suite. Maintaining family connections. While Jana has embraced her new life in Nebraska, she has made efforts to maintain strong connections with her family. She has shared moments spent with her sisters, including working on house projects together and enjoying activities like air shows. These visits have allowed her to continue building memories with her loved ones while settling into her new home. Looking ahead. Jana's move to Nebraska marks the beginning of a new chapter in her life. While she has left behind the familiar surroundings of her childhood home, she has found a sense of purpose and fulfillment in her new environment. As she continues to navigate this transition, she remains committed to her family and her personal growth. In her own words, Jana expressed her excitement for the future. "I am so excited for what lies ahead." With her determination and the support of her husband, she is poised to embrace the opportunities that come with this new phase of life. For more than a decade, Jana Duggar lived a life defined by stillness. As the eldest daughter in one of reality TV's most famous families, she was often the calm in the storm, measured, nurturing, selfless. While many of her siblings pursued marriage and moved away, Jana stayed in the family's expansive Arkansas home, dedicating herself to raising younger siblings, gardening, and home projects. She became, to many, the embodiment of loyalty and modest grace. But beneath the surface of her seemingly unchanging world, something quieter was unfolding. A longing for space, independence, and the chance to chart her own course. That quiet longing has now blossomed into a new reality. With little fanfare, no grand social media posts, or exclusive TV specials, Jana Duggar has turned the page. Her move from Arkansas to Lincoln, Nebraska, following her marriage to Stephen Wisman, marks a deeply personal and symbolic transition. A gentle, firm step into the life she's chosen for herself. Leaving the familiar, to longtime Duggar viewers and followers, Jana's presence was comforting in its consistency. She was the daughter who didn't court, who didn't seek the spotlight, and who, for years, appeared content in her role as the reliable caregiver and family anchor. But those closest to her could sense the quiet yearning for something more, something not born of rebellion, but of growth. Her August 2024 wedding to Stephen Wisman, a man from a like-minded but independent family in Nebraska, felt both surprising and natural. It wasn't just a union of hearts, it was the catalyst for a new kind of freedom. For the first time, Jana stepped fully outside the protective boundaries of her childhood home and into an entirely new environment, one where she would no longer be known as just Jim Bob and Michelle's eldest daughter, but as her own woman. A life reimagined. Lincoln, Nebraska isn't the cultural opposite of Tontatown, Arkansas, but it represents a fresh start in every sense for Jana. The home she and Stephen are renovating isn't a mansion. It's a modest 2,100 square foot house with worn floors, chipped walls, and decades-old charm. But that's exactly why they chose it. Through the dust and demo, the couple is building not just a home, but a shared identity. Jana's love of home projects, once used to serve her family in Arkansas, is now helping shape the space where she and Stephen will build their life together. On her YouTube channel, she's documented this transformation, measuring flooring with Stephen, discussing paint choices, and even sharing moments of laughter amid the chaos. It's not curated for spectacle, it's simply real. "I'm so excited for what lies ahead," she says softly in one video, her smile hinting at both nerves and joy. Embracing stillness, on her terms. Jana's life in Nebraska doesn't mirror the high-paced career lives many expect from someone who's stepped into independence. But that's never been her style. Instead of business ventures or social media partnerships, she's opted for something more understated: volunteering at a local animal shelter, connecting with a small church community, and taking quiet walks through town markets. Her pace is slow, but deliberate. For the first time, she is choosing where to invest her time, not as a duty, but as an act of joy. Friends close to the couple say Jana is flourishing. She's kept close ties with her sisters and has even welcomed visits from them, helping bridge her old world with her new one. Her move isn't a rejection of her roots, it's a return to herself. Boundaries without distance. One of the most remarkable parts of Jana's evolution is how gracefully she's handled the shift. In a family where values and appearances have always been closely guarded, her decision to quietly move and marry without much public notice is telling. It reflects a deep awareness of her family's culture and a determination to define her life without burning bridges. She hasn't spoken out against her upbringing, nor has she distanced herself from her parents and siblings. Instead, she's created space, emotionally and physically, while maintaining respect for where she came from. It's a balancing act many find nearly impossible, but Jana is navigating it with quiet strength. Those familiar with high-expectation family structures understand that such a transition requires more than courage. It requires clarity. It's easy to mistake silence for passivity, but Jana's path shows that silence can also mean resolve. The significance of the simple life. For a public raised on dramatic breakaways and loud reinventions, Jana's journey may appear understated. But it's precisely in that simplicity that her transformation becomes revolutionary. By choosing a quieter life, one away from the spotlight, and without dramatic declarations, she's redefining what it means to step into adulthood on her own terms. She's showing that personal freedom isn't always loud. Sometimes it looks like planting a garden in your backyard, taking a drive through unfamiliar streets, or painting your kitchen a color you chose for no one but yourself. A symbol of graceful growth. Jana Duggar's quiet transition may not dominate headlines, but its impact is real, especially for those watching from similar backgrounds. Her story offers a model for how to evolve within love, how to separate identity from expectation, and how to move forward without bitterness. She doesn't need a platform to preach her independence. Her life, as she's living it, is the message. She remains a woman of faith, family, and principle. But now she's also a woman of choice. Her days may not be filled with speaking engagements or memoir tours, but they are full with meaning, intention, and peace. Conclusion: Becoming Jana. In the soft Nebraska wind, surrounded by sawdust, wildflowers, and the sound of birds that aren't filtered through a television camera lens, Jana Duggar is becoming. Not someone new, but someone fully herself. Her story won't end with a shocking reveal or a headline-making decision. It will unfold gently, like the life she's chosen. And in that gentle unfolding, we find something powerful. The courage it takes to stay rooted in grace while still reaching for something more. Jana Duggar's chapter in Nebraska is not the end of a story. It's the beginning of one she is finally writing for herself.